We might have to wait until the 25th of this month before we get the go-ahead with the fight between Naoya Inoue and Riel Casimero. The big unification fight at bantamweight may be under threat, like most things are, due to the coronavirus. It's scheduled for the Mandalay Bay, and while I know Casimero is going to be a pretty big underdog, and I know the official poster that was made only has Inoue on it, it should have had Casimero, but this is a really competitive, intriguing, and very probably explosive fight at 118 pounds. For me, from what I can see from all the fights that are supposed to be going ahead, this is the best fight we've got right now, penciled in the sport of boxing. Both guys, very, very competitive, unique styles, both big punchers, young, and they're not just fighting to try and get better purses or to win those belts. These guys are fighting to try and win the majority of you guys over, and probably the vast majority who aren't watching this video. Those lower weight guys, they know they have to put in that extra effort. Champions and other pay-per-view stars, you often see them coast. They know they can just lean back a bit, take the last round off, stink the place up a bit because other people will want to see them lose, or they're big enough to command a certain degree of attention. These lower weight guys can't do that. They're always fighting against a natural prejudice. But when you just love all your boxing like me, it makes for a great treat. These guys are gonna go at it. Now, Casimero is the underdog, and with, you'd have to say, pretty good reason, looking at just how complete a fighter Inoue seems to be, as well as devastating. But Casimero brings in this unique footwork, likes to keep his distance from the opponent, wanders around, doesn't have many tells, he's not all tense up here or jittering or wasting energy. He sums you up, he skirts around, and he comes in with awkward, big shots. Now, if there's one weakness, kind of something that makes you frown a little bit when you consider how everything else is so good with Inoue, it's this tendency the Japanese has to just leave his chin hanging in the air. I've seen it a few times. He can be a bit upright. We saw it against Nonito Donaire. Sometimes he leaves that chin out hanging to dry and it gets pinged. Now, he cannot afford to make or have those lapses in defense against a big banger like Casimero, and that will be the Philippines' cue, who he has said himself he has been watching the Donaire fight and trying to soak up those stylistic flaws as he trains at the moment in Miami 5th Street gym that Muhammad Ali used to. He's trying to look at those defensive flaws and make Inoue pay. I really hope out of all the fights that this one isn't interrupted. It is fantastic. You got to give guys both respect. You just don't get it in other weights. After both coming out of significant fights, boom, they're both willing to just go straight into a unification. And Inoue, after suffering a bad injury. Casimero represents real danger because he's got one of those weird styles, big power and lots of confidence. This guy is a bit cocky. I'm not sure how the Japanese take to him because I've seen him leaning on a cardboard cutout of Inoue, but that just brings a bit of razzmatazz from where I'm standing from. This guy represents real danger. But still, I'm going to stay with my official prediction that whether this fight happens in April or we have to wait a bit longer because of this goddamn virus, I expect the monster to put Casimero away after some dodgy moments with those vicious body shots.